Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is AlphaStars back in action, and welcome to another episode of AlphaStars Adventures in Minecraft. As the sun rises on a new day in the good old world, and we'll just do a bit of greeting to the local wildlife here. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Oh shit! Not a good start either. Here we go. Woo! Rex, I'm going to get a bit of an iron bar there too, I think. As the new day begins. Maybe that's a good omen. So we're back here on the single player world, of course. For the first time in over a year, I'm coming back at you. So that's pretty exciting for me. Haven't got to say hello since even... I think the last video I did was the Tokyo vlog. For those of you who watched that, I hope you enjoyed it. That was over a year ago now, almost 2 years ago, or 1.5 at least. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. My first international trip. I went to Japan, to Tokyo for 3 weeks almost, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life to this day. And I'm hoping to go back sometime sooner or later, that's for sure. So, I really just came back at you today. As you'll probably notice, I'm on a default skin here because I've got no internet at the moment. That's kind of what brought me back to Minecraft, where I'm in the process of kind of not moving house, staying in the same house, but I'm going to be on my own with my girlfriend for the first time. So I'm getting my internet changed over to something a bit more reasonable. And it's about to get connected on the Monday coming up. I'm recording this on the 29th of July, which is a Friday. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But yeah, for now, I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft. I've just started back semester 2 of my second year of engineering, which is pretty exciting. It's going okay to date, not spectacularly, admittedly, but it's a hard course for those of you who have done it or have known anyone to do it. So, yeah, it's pretty brutal. I'm just walking around here like an idiot. Let me show you, while I walk and talk, about what we've done since we last met. Not a whole lot, honestly. I believe in the last episode, I'd shown you there was a bit of a path here, but there was nothing actually up here. So I built this lookout tower here, and this is what I'm assuming. I always said when I started this town that sort of the river back here. Let me see if I can make this jump up onto the tree. Yes, I can. The river back here would kind of be the back boundary, so I figure, given that I probably won't build past this point, the lookout tower is an appropriate sort of border, if you will, to the town. It's not spectacular inside. I'll try and see if I can get a better view from outside. I haven't actually done any furnishing, but we've got a bit of an inside here, a bit of a dodgy staircase. But, you know, from what we've talked about on this world, it's more of an exterior thing, isn't it? When I deem it finished, that's probably when I'll start going through and doing interiors and what have you. And the only other thing I've actually built since then was this tower was actually built probably over a year ago, to tell you the truth. But I, as of yesterday, built the modern house that you can see over in the distance there. And just quickly, while we're over here, I'd started building this junk house just after I'd completed the tower, probably over a year ago, and I didn't like how it was going, but so I've just left it there. But that is being, it's going to be torn down at some stage sooner or later, because it is not exactly how I wanted it to be, and I think I've got a bit of a new idea for over there. I've also added some little street lamps in some of the places, as you can see. Got a couple like these over here. But yeah, they just line the streets. I think it adds a little bit of extra life to the town, which is pretty awesome. That's just what we want. So over here, this house, the story behind this house is, if you remember, any loyal watcher, if there's any of you left, will remember Season 2 of the Minecraft fan server. I joined the Minecraft fan server and for season 2, and I was just getting ready to build before shit hit the fan, so to speak. But I joined the modern town, and I was going to build a modern house. Having never built a modern house in Minecraft before, that was one thing that I hadn't checked off, so that was going to be what I did. But I never got around to it. I just built a frame, and then the server was shut down and never to be seen again. So this here is not exactly what I had planned for the server, but it is more or less a similar idea, I suppose. It's the same sort of color scheme, and if you remember, I had the wooden frame, or like these wooden post frames set out on the fan server. If not, you can go watch the last episode of that and see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we walk up the hill. If you remember last time, it was a bit of a mess, an even sort of gradient up on top of the mountain. I've sort of terraformed a little bit, made it a 2-tier system, so we got tier 1 here, and tier 2 up the top. So I'll just show you in. We come up the hill. We've got a bit of an entrance pathway here, patio out the front, if you will. Again, as I said, it's not really furnished. We walk in. We've got a couple of modern chandeliers with a beautiful view out onto the town. We can see the tower in the distance over there, very cool. Look over to the river and the mines. By the way, we're on Minecraft 1.10, and I can't remember what the last version was that I played in, but I have not kept up with the changes. Apparently there's new biomes and whatnot, all of which I have not seen, and I probably won't, given that this terrain was generated many moons ago. And the terrain back towards the old houses even more moons. So, God knows, unless I start a new world, I'll probably never see that unless I go adventuring further this way, past the jungle in the distance. Anyway, we're up on top here, on the top tier, and we've got a nice lookout deck. We can see the farm. This is the roof of the patio downstairs. We've got the stairwell coming up, which was actually through the mountain. I'm not sure if you remember. There's actually... I don't really want to destroy my my house in here, but I'm pretty sure if we dig through, yep. If you guys remember, when you came up here, there was like a little underground area. I'm not sure if I ever actually showed it on camera, but this here was all a natural cave, so I kind of built through there. But probably shouldn't show that. This kind of makes it look rookie. But anyway, got some paintings for a bit of atmosphere. And in the backyard, we've got another little patio here. Up on the top tier, we've got the backyard. Tell you what I actually might do in the rest of this episode is maybe create a bit of a retaining wall up here, because that looks terribly ugly, just the dirt. And I made a little bit of a pond, or a river if you will, that flows from here down the side of the mountain into the river. So we'll just go for a bit of a trip down here. And one cool addition is that I've noticed, I'm not sure if this was 1.9 or 1.8, I don't really know, it's been too damn long. They've improved the boats, and they're really good now. You can kind of run into crap without them breaking, like a delicate little piece of crap, and they've got the little oars, and they're a bit harder to steer, but they're a massive improvement to what they were, that's for sure. Tell you what, we'll run up and get some stone bricks and make a bit of a retaining wall similarly to what we've got here. That's just regular wood, so I'll need some stone bricks and some cobblestone walls and some fences as well, all of which I'm pretty sure we've got in storage, given that I've just been using quite a few. No, that's smooth stone. Whoops. Oh, you can tell I haven't played for a while. I just enchanted this new pick, by the way, which this is not the right spot, is it? It's in here, I think. Nope. Nope. Maybe this was the right spot. I'm a massive idiot, and you can tell I haven't played in a long time. There we go. There's some stone bricks. We might need to grab some of that smooth stone, actually, because... Whoops, I'm so hopeless at this. Because, well, I might grab one more stack. Because I probably won't have enough to... Oh, great. That's real nice, isn't it? We can do this really quick now, though, luckily. There we go. A moment of silence. Sorry about that. I think my mouse is playing up with the double clicking because it's been an absolute crapper for the last year almost. I probably need to get a new one. I swear it double clicks all the time without my consent, but I've got no proof, so I'll grab some fences there, and we'll put away some of this crap from I was using that I was using before. Just put this glowstone away. I don't think I'll need any of that at the moment. So I can't remember. I swear I was talking about something at the start here, but I've got no proof of that because I cannot remember. But let me tell you about my Japan trip. For those of you who haven't watched the vlog, I guess you don't really know about it, and also, given that the vlog was 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I think. Believe it or not, that was actually cut down from about 3 or 4 hours of footage, so I tried to cull any of the unimportant or non-important moments to save everyone a little bit of heartache and pain, because there's nothing worse than watching some boring crap. What should I do up here? I'm trying to think of the best way to approach this so that it can sort of fit with this scheme up here. I'll probably need to flatten out the top there. Although, let's have a quick sneaky down here about what I swear I've got a retaining wall down here that I might be able to follow suit with. So yeah, yeah, let me know. Pardon me, sorry. Let me know what you think of the modern house. It's honestly not spectacular, but none of the houses in this village are super spectacular. It's more about the whole package, I suppose, than the each single thing on its own. Yeah, okay, we can follow that sort of suit. I use cobblestone though, but given that I use stone bricks up here, I think I should follow suit with that. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it. I will go have a look and we'll see if it looks nice, and if not, we can replace it with dirt again. But the dirt looks so ugly. So ugly. Anyway, yeah, Japan. So I went to Tokyo for 3 weeks, and it was absolutely incredible. For those of you who've been to Tokyo before, I'm sure you can confirm this. I've heard a lot of comments from friends and others who say, why, AlphaStars, why would you only go to Tokyo when there's a whole country to explore? Well, honestly, in short, I have a mate at university who I met who's actually from Japan, from Tokyo, and not following his advice, given that I didn't know him at the time, because I went before I started university, so it wasn't following his advice, but from a local's perspective anyway, it's such a huge city. It's such a huge city. I was there for 3 weeks, as I said, and I still feel like I've barely scratched the surface. It's incredibly huge, and you have to actually go there to experience how big it is. And I looked at things online before I went, like itineraries of like, what to do when you're in Tokyo. Dang it! And a lot of them have like, the biggest I could find was like a 5-day itinerary, and that gave me a little bit of nervousness, because from what I heard and what I'd seen, it's such a big place that looks like it needs a lot more time and effort than just 5 days minimum. And sure enough, that was true. So yeah, I was there for 3 weeks, and it gave me a much better perspective, I feel, than someone that goes around the whole of Japan in 3 weeks to go around the whole country, as opposed to 3 weeks in just the one city. So it was a great experience, and I would actually really love to go again. And I was kind of having that thought in my brain, but it's a matter of being smart with your money, I suppose. So it's still I got to play it wisely with my thoughts, I suppose. That whole fun versus being an adult argument, it's a difficult one. Yeah, that looks alright. I think if we put some fences up along here, that might look alright. Let's sort of maybe... yeah, no, that'll do. Alright, let's just see what it looks like with some fences up on top here. The one thing I hate is these stacked, when you have to stack them up. But then if you do just that, it looks not that good. So, well, in my humble opinion, it doesn't anyway. So yeah, if anyone's been to Japan or Tokyo or just anywhere, let me know what you think, because I think 3 weeks for one city was absolutely perfect. I got to see everything I wanted and more, and I got to do a lot of sort of what would the word be? Freestyling, I suppose. I got to do a lot of just exploring on my own terms as opposed to having a set schedule. I just got to walk around, and I think that's as I probably mentioned in the vlog. It's part of the beauty of Tokyo. It's such a massive city, huge population, that you can just walk and explore and wander, and that's just the beauty of it. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. So for anyone thinking about going, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Look at that. That looks a little bit dodgy given that the fences is actually higher than the roof, but I don't know. I think it works. It's a retaining wall. What else is it supposed to do? I might add some vines. No, I did add some vines on that one over there, and it looks like crap because they ended up growing like a plague. I'm so bad at this game. This house took me so long of just running back to like some trees, looking at it from afar, running back, etc., etc. It was a long process. Anyway, I think this is all well lit up. Actually, I don't know why I'm back up here. Maybe one more light. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I think that'll work. That ticks the boxes for me for now. What do you guys think? Let me know if you want. If anyone's actually still here. I'm more making this for my own entertainment today. Oh, one more thing I got to mention before we part ways is that I was looking the other day, and it is the 5-year anniversary of the first episode of AlphaStars Adventures, coming up on the 28th of October this year, I believe. So the first episode was 28th of October 2011, which makes 5 years this October. So I'm hoping I remember to make something special, just a commemorative tour or something. I think that'd be really nice. The whole series for me has been an experience, definitely one to remember. I can't say that it was a super successful effort. You know, some people get famous in overnight, or see, look at my mouse playing up like a damn idiot. But for me, it was not about that. It was about my own personal, experience, recording my thoughts and my gameplay on YouTube, and just having something to admire in the years to come. And I think I've ticked all those boxes. So for me, it's been a successful project, even though it's not a super common thing for me anymore. But yeah, another thing that kind of inspired me to come back here today is a couple of my mates were paying out on me on Facebook the other day for the series, and not paying out in a bad way, just bringing it up. And hey, I'm here for the people, so you want AlphaStars Adventures, you get AlphaStars Adventures. So I'm not sure how long I've recorded for. It doesn't feel like very long, but God knows it's probably 20 minutes or more. So we might leave it at that for today, ladies and gents. Probably at knowing my current schedule and how bad I've been in the past couple of years, we'll probably see you in October for a 5-year reunion special. But until then, this has been AlphaStars coming back at you with another episode of AlphaStars Adventures. I hope you've liked all the changes I've made and my ramblings today. Feel free to leave any comments. Probably let me know what you've thought about the build and whatnot, and I will see you whenever I see you. Take care, everybody, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.